Well, welcome back. Today we are out on the lake. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning. It's July 5th. Yesterday was July 4th, so I'm sure this lake was super duper busy with boats, fireworks, all that other stuff. But I'm on a mission today to catch some crappies, like hopefully good sized crappies. I've never fished this lake for crappies in the summertime or open water. I've only ice fished it for crappies, and I've probably only caught maybe 15 to 20 crappies out here total. So hopefully I can find some weed structure today that's going to be holding crappies, and maybe we'll sneak in a walleye or this or that. You never know what you're going to catch. But basically wanted to show you what we're going to be doing on the graph. I'm going to be finding like points that are like turns or like insides. What I did, I set my water highlight from 15 feet to 12 feet because that's what I'm going to be looking for the crappie in. That's where the weeds should be growing out to, and we should find weeds that grow up to like say we're in 15 foot of water and then weeds grow up even to 10 feet or 8 feet. You know, some really tall cabbage weeds is what we're looking for. So I'll show you that once we find it on the graph, and hopefully we can catch some crappies. So stay tuned. All right, work my way in here. Not any weeds on the bottom yet, but off to the left side of the boat, which is over towards shore, we got a few. And then I did spot some lily pads. Wherever we have lily pads, usually the weeds might come further out than what the pads show. So we're gonna keep on going here and see if we don't hit some weeds right here where it's shallower. But I'm gonna try to work this out a little bit. So we're looking for weeds, where are they at? Well, right here you can see all these shadows. These are gonna be weeds. Those are the shadows of the weeds we got. Just barely clipped them right here is how they come up. We're gonna stop right here and fish just for a minute, just to try it. Looks like there's some fish mixed in here, these little dots on top of these taller weeds. So let's give a cast. Checked out this random spot right here. Let's go for it. So first thing I'm starting off with is this is what we call a little chicken jig. You can find these up here in northern Wisconsin. Chicken jig. Little tiny thing. I don't even know if it's a 32nd or what, but these just float through the water. Crappies usually love them. So we're gonna just toss 20 feet out. That's all you can cast with these light ones, and we're gonna let her sink. And then what we do is we just start pulling it up super nice and slow. Once we feel about there. So, let her sink too far. We're checking weeds. What do we got for weeds here? Not a cabbage weed, but it's a weed that fish should stay in. So that's good. We found weeds. That's what we wanted. Let it sink too far. Oh, I can actually see them now. So that's good. Those are what we want. So I'm not gonna let her sink too far. Basically my action when I do is I just kind of lift. Just like this, reel down. And then lift. Like I said, I've never caught a crappie summertime in here, so I'm excited to see if I can do it. On. First fish is a crappie. Sick. So, just like that, dialed into where our crappies are at. We need to catch bigger ones though. That's good. All right, it's a tiny one, but we did it. Just what I was looking for. Second cast, little crappie. Let's get back after them. Maybe we catch some bigger ones. See you later, buddy. That was instant. Okay, let's do it again. Nice and easy. And you're gonna feel them fish like they tap. I mean, they slam it as you're just dragging it slowly above these weeds. Oh, I thought I had another one already. Sometimes I'll put my finger on the line. So as like a bite indicator to help me just drag it over. And when you get stuck in those weeds, you can really tell if you're stuck or if you got a fish. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Hey, now. That's more like it. Second fish. That's a slab. Probably an 11-incher or so. That is what we're after. This is great. I've learned so much the past few years, and being able to come out and put it to use and show you guys. And I'm guiding now too, so if you guys are looking for a fishing guide, come up here, we'll catch some crappies. Check out WisconsinFisherman.com. But yeah, neat. We're gonna let this guy go. All right, see you later, slab. That's a nice thing about these little chicken jigs too, is that they're just, it's just a jig, you know, you don't got to put a minnow back on. Just get back out there, get after them again. That was a bad cast. There we go. Let her float. So there's some really grassy weeds down here. This isn't quite the weeds I'm looking for, but it's the only weeds I found. So it's all grassy stuff. Not really wide, broad leaf. And it's holding fish. That's the thing, the fish might be off the side of them because they're not tight in it. Where that broader leaf stuff, they have the room to swim in between the leaves. This stuff here, they might be like off to the side of it because they can't get in this stuff. But I'm fishing in about 7 feet of water or so here, 6, 7 feet. I'd imagine the little bit bigger ones would be out deeper. Try something like this. Put tip down, straight out, and then like I said, just lift. There's a tap. Set the hook. Oh my God, you guys. Oh my God, it's a giant. Okay. I think I figured out crappie for the first time. I am juiced. Look at this thing. Look at that. That's like a 12 right there on the chicken jig. That one I casted a little deeper because I thought maybe they'd be in colder water. Dandy. Wow. All right, let's do that again. God, that thing hit just boom. I'm telling you what. Right on the outside of these weeds. And watch your line too as you're going. There was a hit. Got him. Oh my God, it's another giant. You guys, I can't right now. This is nuts. Oh my God. Look at that crappie. I don't know what to say. I'm just showing you guys how to find fish like these. That is a tank. All right, I'm gonna take a quick picture with them and we're gonna let these guys go. So I've been fishing the spot for about 10 minutes now. Pulled 3 crappie out of it. The first crappies I've ever caught, open water. I did scout for probably around the lake 30 minutes before I even cast it out. And that's one thing that sometimes, you know, you just want to get fishing. Put a little bit of scouting into what you're looking at, what you're doing, and it pays off. It pays off. So there we are with some slabs right off the bat. Wild. Jeez. Gonna let this big guy go here. Going. Well, now that we found a couple, I gotta catch a few more because that's fun. And then we'll move to another spot. Let's see if we can't find more. You know, this weed edge that I found when I stopped, this whole weed edge could extend further. And that's where some people, they'll do like a little drift fishing where you just kind of cast your jig out over the edge and you'll float down it and drift. And then you can kind of pinpoint where the fish are at as you're drifting. Like, oh, you catch one here, you know, you drift down. Okay, let's go back up, do that drift again. You catch another one in that same spot. And then throw on your spot lock and then you can cast to that like we're doing here. Just find a nice little feather jig and cast back. So let's cast out again and see what happens. Oh, I had a bite there. Missed it though. There we go. Here's another one. Another good one. You guys. All right. We're gonna move. We're gonna leave these crappies be. Wow. I'm gonna go over with the graph and show you guys what the weeds look like on the graph. Beautiful fish. Solid. All right. See you later. Look at that thing. Wow. All right. Yeah. Wild. Wild. So personally, I was thinking 6-7 foot would be a little shallow for these fish, but being that this was the only weeds that we could find, the first spot I was a little shallower, but then here's what these weeds look like as they come up. Just like that. You got a bunch of shadow on the side image. That means those are really tall weeds. A lot of black over here, super duper tall. That's what I'm looking for on the down image, is some weeds coming up like that, weeds coming up like this. Usually I like the ones that have spaces between them. So right now what I'm thinking is these crappies are sitting on the outside of the weeds, say sitting out here, sitting over in here, you know, things like that. So with that being said, I'm gonna keep moving along. We're gonna try to find another spot, see if we can't replicate this again just a little bit further down the lake. Yeah, this is great. Look at those weeds. Tall, tall stuff. There we go. I watched that one eat, but that was a little bass. Whoa! Not a bass, that's a perch. Holy smokes. I was not expecting to catch a perch on this thing, but that's the crazy thing about beetle spins. Perch. I was like, oh, it's just a bass. Look at that, little perch. Cool. See you later, bud. We're not just on crappies, we're on perch. All right, let's get her back out there. Fish. Here we go. What do we got? Oh my goodness. Oh, look at this. There's two of them. Oh my goodness. Well, I guess we'll go from crappies to perch today. This is a wild. That's a nice perch. All right. Look at these things. I've never ever actually been able to get on a good, like, constant perch summer bite. Decent though. Well, let's see if we can do it again. Let's see if we can't catch another perch. Even though I'm not really going after them, but now this cast, I'm going after a perch. Of course, see the cast. I was gonna say the cast I go after a perch, I don't catch one. I see some though. There we go. Wow. Okay. So there was another one. So there's 3 decent perch. Lengthy guys, not super long or nothing. Oh, buddy. We'll just let this guy go. See you later. Well, I'm gonna wrap it up for the day. We found some crappie right away in the morning, and then it was pretty slow trying to find some more, but I got some stuff I gotta run and do, so I can't fish all day here. But I think I'm gonna come back out here and just gonna keep on going around the lake like I was before and hopefully find some more fish. So hopefully you guys can put that to use, you know, find the weed edges, find them tall weeds in a little bit deeper water, and just throw little small presentations to them, and hopefully you guys can catch some fish. Thanks for watching. Hope you learned something, and like always, see you next time.